are live. We are live. Medyo malapit siya masyado. Wait lang guys. Okay, we have viewers already. Hello po mga kabayan! Welcome back to my channel, the Pinay Abroad Vlog, the Kabayan Vlog version 2.0. Perfect! And I'm your Inday vlogger pa din po na nasa UAE. Ano ba? Paano ba to siya? Okay. Rinig ba siya lahat? So, nandito naman po tayo sa ating live sessions every Friday. Balik na naman po ang lola nyo. Nag-iintay pa lang po tayo ng mga viewers. So, for today is, since a lot of you are asking me about traveling here in the UAE, ano ba yung mga dapat gawin, I figured that I have to discuss the things that you cannot carry, especially mostly sa inyo na mga nanunood sa akin, and mostly of my subscribers are traveling to the UAE. So, this is very important na malaman nyo ano yung mga bagay na hindi nyo pwedeng dalhin sa UAE. Pinagbabawal sa UAE. Ganun po siya. Okay, so nandito po ang list natin. If you have any questions, by the way guys, about traveling and ano ba yung mga tanong nyo about going here, we will entertain that. You can send a message in our live chat. Okay, hello po kay Mr. Fernando Montemayor. Hello po, Mr. Fernando Montemayor. And then meron po tayong mga questions din sa Instagram na pwede nating i-entertain today. I'm really sorry guys kung recently I have been so busy kasi nga medyo may pinagkakakitaan pong iba ang lola nyo. Kailangan kumita ng pera. Mahirap po ang panahon ngayon. So, yun, medyo na busy ako. But I will try to make this regularly every Friday. And guys, if you have Instagram, you can follow me in Instagram kasi mostly doon ako nagpo-post ng updates if I have live streaming or if may bagong uploads ako. My Instagram is Pinay Abroad Vlogs. And if you have questions about traveling, you can also follow my Instagram, Pinay Abroad Vlogs, and direct message me there, DM me there in my Instagram. So, I mostly answer questions Instagram kasi nga pag sa YouTube kasi medyo marami natatabunan na nakakapagod mag-scroll down. Pero pag sa DM kasi, so naka-personalize din yung case nyo. I don't have to go through all the messages na or comments sa YouTube para malaman ano yung story nyo, ano yung background nyo. So that would be better for me to entertain or answer your questions. Okay. So, nood-nood na lang po kayo ng mga vlogs ko kasi I have a very, very, very big news in the coming days. In the coming days or weeks ba, ganun. Kung ready na po akong i-share the new feature, new journey ng ating Pinay Abroad vlogger. Charot! So guys, ano ba yung mga prohibited items that you are illegal to carry into the UAE, papasok ng UAE? So ito, of course, I think it's also illegal in the Philippines. Narcotics, mga drugs, mga opioids ba yung mga ano siya. So narcotics, bawal siya, of course. Pan substances. Ang pan substances, including betel leaves. I'm not sure if this is very familiar in the Philippines, but ganito siyang na-search ko sa internet. Para siyang, dahon po siya, na parang ginagamit sa dishes ng mga Indian. So, bawal siyang i-carry papasok ng UAE. I'm not sure why, kasi sinesearch ko kanina, pero bawal po siyang ipasok sa UAE. It's not allowed to bring these paan substance, and including betel leaves. Yan yung nakita ko. And then, number 3, guys, bawal po magdala ng mga gambling tools and machines. Ano ba yung mga gambling tools? Siguro pwede yung cards. Pwede naman ang cards kasi before nag-carry naman. At saka yung mga airlines, like Philippine Airlines, they are giving cards, right? So, pwede naman yun. Pero yung mga gambling tools, I'm not sure. It's siguro yung mga ano ba ang mga gambling tools? Alam mo sa Mahjong, bawal siguro na yun. So, mga gambling, sabi dito, gambling tools and machines. But, yung cards, yung baraha sa Bisaya po kasi ako. So, yung cards, pwede po siya kasi I've tried carrying those cards. And yung mga airlines, minsan nagbibigay ng cards. Raw ivory. So, bawal pong dalhin papasok ng UAE ang raw ivory. Ano ba yung raw ivory? Nag-search ako kasi hindi din ako familiar sa raw ivory. So, ganito siya. Nakita ko siya sa internet. Alam niyo yung mga ilong ng mga, or sungay ba yun siya? Sungay ng elephant. Bawal po siya. Raw ivory. Bawal po siyang dalhin sa papasok sa UAE. So, raw ivory is yung mga sungay ng mga deer, yung mga nguso ng elephant, bawal po siyang dalhin dito sa UAE. That's raw ivory pala. So, I just learned that. Maganda din nagla-live tayo, no? Kasi may nalalaman din tayo. Number 6, laser pens with red light package. Yung laser pen, siguro yung mga ganun-ganon. Alam mo yung may mga red light ganun. Red light na kapag tinuro-turo mo, bawal po siyang dalhin papasok ng UAE. And then, number 7, fake or counterfeited currency. Of course, yung mga pekeng pera, mga dolyares na peke, bawal po siyang dalhin. Kasi po, pag nahuli kayo, kulong po kayo. Charot. So, pag may mag-chat lang po kayo kung may mga question po kayo about traveling here sa UAE, ha? Kasi medyo marami pa rin mga restrictions as of the moment. Number 8, after we discuss this one, mag-entertain po tayo ng mga questions. Matagal-tagal po ang natin ngayon, live sessions. So that's fake and counterfeited currency. Number 8, publications, pictures, religiously offensive or immoral drawings, and stone sculptures. One time, someone asked me kung pwede bang magdala ng Bible. I think so. Pwede naman po kasi may Bible naman po ang mga tao dito. At saka here in the UAE, guys, they are not very close-minded when it comes to religion. May mga church dito, may Catholic church din dito, so they're open to any other religions, as long as, of course, you have to respect their religion as well. So, I think carrying Bible is not a problem. Ang sabi kasi dito, publication pictures, religiously offensive or immoral drawings, and stone sculptures. Siguro yung mga hubad na mga drawings, of course, bawal yun siya. And stone sculptures na medyo, alam mo yun, medyo nakikita yung mga katawan or nude sculptures, ganun, bawal po yun siya. And then, nylon fishing nets. Bawal po ang nylon fishing nets. I'm not sure why, but it's not allowed to carry those in the UAE. So, bawal po siyang magdala ng mga nylon fishing nets. Ayun po. So, yung mga bawal dalhin sa UAE, of course, narcotics, that's given. Pan substance, including betel leaves siya, of course, dahon siya. Gambling tools and machines. And then also this one, number 4, is live animals of pig species. Kasi, di ba, this is a Muslim country, and although may nagbebenta ng mga baboy dito or meat products, pork, meat products, kailangan may specialized permit to sell. Hindi ka basta makakabenta or makakabili kung saan-saan lang ng mga meat products. Yun yung mga allowed lang ng mga companies or mga stores ang ina-allow nila. So here, these are the things. Okay, si Mr. Fernando. Mr. Fernando, wait lang po ha. Kasi entertain tayo ng mga questions later sa live chats. If you have questions, guys, please ask na kayo sa live chats. So these are the things that restricted commodities but may be allowed if you have permission. Live animals, of course, for example, yung mga pet nyo, papupuntahin nyo dito, kailangan nyo ng di ba? Kailangan nyo ng permit and all those things. Number 2 is plants. Ang plants, bawal siyang pumasok dito sa UAE, yung basta-basta lang na magdadala ka ng mga halaman. You have to get a permit something. And then number 3, fertilizers and pesticides. Bawal din po siya kapag wala kayong permit. Weapons, ammunition, explosives, and fireworks. So I guess this one also you have to get a permit kasi yung siguro pag may baril ka or parang police officer ka or intel ka ba, something like that, siguro allowed ka naman siguro, of course. And then, medicines, drugs, and medical equipment and instruments. Yung medicines, guys, actually, kapag nagbabakasyon ng OFW from the Philippines, nagdadala kami ng mga, alam mo yon, ng mga paracetamol, mefenamic, yung mga pakonti-konti lang, pwede naman yun. Tsaka, yung mga vitamins, pwede naman yun siyang dalhin. Basta, lang, small amount lang, hindi siya bulky, hindi siya maramihan. Pwede yun siya. Number 6, media publications and products. Pwede siyang dalhin as long as may permission. New vehicle tires, pwede din po siyang dalhin as long as may permission. Transmission and wireless devices, pwede din. Alcoholic drinks. Actually, before, they are very strict when it comes to alcoholic drinks. But recently, pwede nang medyo may, mas open na sila, guys. Pwede nang bumili ng alcohol kahit wala kayong permit. So, dito, pwede na din kayong magpasok ng mga alcoholic drinks as long as you do have permit. Number 10, cosmetic products and personal care products. Bawal po siyang dalhin. Siguro pag bulky. Kasi kapag personal use mo naman yung mga cosmetic products, okay lang yun siya. Sa hand carry luggage mo, of course. And also, raw diamonds is not allowed carrying inside the UAE kapag wala po kayong permit. So, those are the things, guys, na bawal niyong dalhin sa UAE kapag pumasok kayo dito sa UAE. So, ano ba ang mga questions natin? Let's entertain questions na po ba? Sorry naman. Live chats. Hello po kay Mr. Basha or Miss Glenn. Hi ma'am, tanong ko lang po, in demand po ba dyan mga accountants and magkano po ang entry level for accountants? Yes, actually Glenn, it's in demand yung, isa sa mga pinaka-in demand yung accountant dito sa UAE. Entry level, siguro, I'm not familiar kung magkano has, pero siguro in entry level na mga accountant, especially if you're fresh graduate, siguro mga nasa 3,500 or 4,000. 4,000 dirhams. I-multiply mo na lang siya sa 13 dirhams. But I would say na in demand yung accountant dito sa UAE. But yung struggle mo lang siguro or magiging challenge mo lang siguro when you are going here in the UAE kapag accountant ka is that medyo siya, competitive siya na market kasi maraming accountant na mga ibang lahi, especially mga Indians po. Medyo maraming accountant sa kanila. So medyo competitive yung market ng accountant. Pero common po siya, Mr. Glenn or Miss Glenn. From Fernando. Ma'am, tanong ko lang po, halimbawa po, papunta ako ng Africa, pero ticket ko Dubai, tas pagdating ng Dubai, doon lang ipapadala ang ticket going Africa through email. Hindi po ba mahirap? Okay. So kapag ganun po, hindi ka kasi magiging transit passenger noon kasi wala ka namang papuntahang yung flight mo naman is Dubai lang. So I think you still need visa if that's the case. Kasi kung actually po Mr. Fernando, sabi niya kasi hindi po ba mahirap lumabas ng Dubai? Hindi naman po mahirap lumabas ng Dubai. Ang mahirap po ay ang papasok ng Dubai, especially kapag sila actually they are not strict kapag dito na sa UAE. Ang medyo mahirapan ka lang po talaga is yung sa Philippine immigration because they wanted to make sure that you are not victims of human trafficking or illegal recruitments or kung ano mang gagawin mo sa ibang bansa. And of course, given po na pandemic sa ngayon is that they will really scrutinize you guys. Why are you traveling during this season or during this time na pandemic kasi medyo mahirap mag-travel, ang daming restrictions. That means mas malaki din ang gasto. So if it's not an essential travel, medyo magtatanong po talaga yung mga taga-immigration sa Philippine immigration. So yung tanong niyo po kung mahirap lumabas ng UAE or Dubai, hindi po mahirap lumabas or pumasok ng Dubai. They are very open now to tourists. But medyo mahirap lang nga po lumabas ng Pilipinas. From Ruby, hello Miss Ruby. Tanong ko lang po, ano pong gamit nyong savings account na hinuhulugan nyo sa UAE na pwedeng gamitin sa Pilipinas? Oh, okay. So, pwede po dito kayo mag-open ng savings account nyo sa mga exchange dito sa UAE. Meron po siya. It's very common. Mabilis lang siya. Provide nyo lang Emirates ID. Or, you can also open a savings account na nandyan ka na sa UAE. Basta alam mo lang yung account number. And pwede mo siyang padalhan po from here in the UAE. Hindi po mahirap magpadala sa savings account nyo. Hello, Mr. Bell or Miss Bell. Hello, dear. Been working in KSA as a teacher with Gulf International Curriculum. Curriculum experience roughly 7 years. Any idea if teaching profession is in demand and how much po ang range ng salary? I'm not familiar, Miss Bell, kung how much ang range ng salary when it comes to teaching sa mga teacher. But I would say that in demand po yung teaching jobs dito sa UAE, especially if you have already experience in Gulf countries or in Western countries. Dito kasi medyo competitive din ang market ng teachers, and then they are medyo mataas yung standard nila. But I think in your case, since you already have a very long experience po sa Gulf country, you will not have a hard time. But I am not very familiar how much is the range of the salary. But don't worry, in my next vlogs, maybe I can discuss those things kung magkano yung range ng mga salary ng mga common jobs dito for Filipinos. But it's very in demand po siya ngayon. From Mr. Glenn, how much is the estimated cost of living dyan kung like me na di naman ako magastos? Okay. I have already vlogged this one before, mga 2019 or 2020 ata, last year, kung magkano yung expenses ko. But in my case, especially if you are here in Abu Dhabi, so you have to consider siguro 500 dirhams na monthly food mo, i-multiply nyo na lang po ng 13. So, 500 dirhams yung budget ko, and then yung bahay ko is 700 dirhams. Then, siguro yung transpo ko is 200. So, nasa mga 1,400 lang po. 1,400 ang allotted ko for my expenses. So, 1,500, something like that. Kung sa Dubai ka po, medyo magko-consider ka po ng mga extra expenses. Like sa Dubai, yung rent sa Dubai, na-mention ko na siya before, yung rent sa Dubai is that, for example, here in Abu Dhabi, 700 ang binabayaran ko. It includes already utility bills like electricity, water, and internet. That's already included sa 700 dirhams. But in Dubai, that's different. They have diwa payment. So, magbabayad ka pa ng extra. Siguro mga 300, 200 plus na extra. Kasi hati-hatiin nyo yan siya. Depende kung ilan kayong maghahati. So, medyo magko-consider ka kung saang Emirates ka. But here, compared to Dubai and Abu Dhabi, yung Dubai medyo mataas ang cost of living. At saka medyo, din doon traffic din doon para sigurong Manila. Hindi naman siguro worse sa Manila, di ba? Medyo traffic din doon sa Dubai. So, medyo ka ng transpo, mag-a-adjust ka sa transportation mo. Okay, so ganyan po kay Mas. Nasagot ko na po si Mr. Glenn. Guys, if you have any other questions about UAE life, traveling to UAE, just comment in the live chat. So, we will entertain some questions na natanong na hindi ko pa po siya na-include in my last live streaming. Okay. Sabi po ni Miss Christine A. Hello po ma'am, given po na reason po ng pagpunta ng Dubai is to get married po. Need pa rin po ba na mag-provide ng AOS po si partner kahit hindi 10K ang sahod po? So, sa affidavit of support, kapag hindi po kayo married, hindi pa po siya makaka-provide ng affidavit of support. That's as far as I know. Please consult na lang ha. Kasi ito lang po yung alam ko. Hindi po ako very expert. But ito lang po yung nabasa ko and ito lang po ang alam ko. So, kapag hindi kayo married, your partner cannot get you an affidavit of support. Kapag husband visa, ang alam ko sa husband visa, kapag married na kayo is that kinakailangan nyo lang ng 4K na sahod at matitiran dito yung tenant contract ba yun siya? 4K na sahod or 4-5. and pwede na po siyang maka-execute ng affidavit of support niyo. But if you're not married, hindi pa po siya maka-secure ng affidavit of support. There are a lot of questions right now, guys, if it's really if Abu Dhabi or Dubai is already open dito. Actually, matagal nang nag-open ang Abu Dhabi, especially Dubai. Yung Dubai is a tourist hub. Matagal na silang nag-open. But you have to, it's very risky right now. I have to be very honest with you. I'm not discouraging you to travel right now. It's still up to you. But it's very risky right now na kasi nga it's pandemic and immigration officers are scrutinizing your documents really if your travel is really essential or if it's an emergency, if you really have close family or family here in the UAE to support you in case something happens. So it's still up to you guys if you want to travel, but UAE is open now for tourists. They opened already long time ago, guys. Sino pa po ba? From? Okay, ito yung na kay Ria. Sabi niya, okay na po bang pumunta dyan sa UAE ngayon? So, okay na po siya. They are open na po for tourists. As long as makakalusot kayo sa Philippine immigration, guys, pagpasok nyo dito sa UAE, as long as may visa kayo, may return ticket kayo, at that's no problem. Hindi sila masyadong nag-offload dito papasok sa UAE. Ang nag-offload talaga is yung yung dyan sa Pilipinas. Okay. Sabi po ni Mean Miradora, so her case is that may mga solo traveler po ako papuntang UAE. Yung partner ko po ang mag-finance lahat ng expenses ko. Inaalala ko lang po kasi baka ma-offload ako sa Philippine Immigration. Ano po kaya mga documents na need kung dalhin na pwede nilang hanapin? Seaman and on-board po siya. Gift niya po daw sa akin yung travel ko to Dubai kasi mag-anniversary kami sa September at birthday ko pa. So, okay, Miss Mayan, kasi ito yung i-reason nyo that you are going to have an anniversary and then yung seaman, yung partner mo na seaman ang magsusponsor sa'yo. So, make sure that you can provide documents to prove that matagal na po kayo, to establish your relationship na matagal na po kayo. And of course, yung mga documents niya to prove na seaman po siya at ito po yung ina-earn niya, like he is capable of sponsoring you to travel here in the UAE. Yung September naman is an medyo okay na siguro yan that time. So that would be a very good month, I think, to travel. But if you would say na ngayon na, like in a month, I'm not sure. That's very risky. It depends po sa inyo. Pero maybe siguro yung September, October, that would be great. Kasi recently sila, 'di ba? Recently yung nangyari po sa sa India. So that would be nag-trigger sa lahat na mag-close na naman, mag-strict na naman, 'di ba? Ganun po siya. From Miss Bell. Follow-up question, these days, kailangan po bang maglabas ng bansa while waiting for a working visa to be released or just stay in the UAE? I think they banned India at the moment. Yes, yung travel from India po is wala pong flight from India until further notice. Bell, follow-up question, these days, kailangan po ba maglabas ng bansa? Actually, kung nowadays, hindi na po kinakailangan lumabas ng bansa kapag mag-change ng status or mag-change ng visa. They can change your visa right away without going outside or going to exit to another country. Pwede na po siya. From Miss Hobita, hello po. Salamat po sa naitulong niyo po sa akin. You're welcome. Thank you so much for watching. And sa mga hindi po watch ng ating live sessions, you can also replay this one tomorrow. Ma-upload po siya tomorrow. And you can also follow me in my Instagram account, Pinay Abroad Vlogs. And you can also ask me questions there if you have any questions about traveling right now in the UAE. I just wanted to be clear as well kasi maraming nagtatanong kung required ba na vaccinated ka pagpasok mo dito sa UAE? Wala pong sound. Hello? Meron po bang sound? You're welcome po, Miss Beth. So, I just wanted to be very clear kasi marami pong nagtatanong if it is already required to have to be vaccinated kapag pumasok ka ng UAE. Hindi pa po siya required na vaccinated kayo. As of the moment wala pa pong requirement. Ang requirement lang po is yung dapat may PCR negative test result ka that is valid within 72 hours. Or yung sa time na nagpa-test kayo, PCR test, na valid for 72 hours. But being vaccinated is not yet a requirement. Okay, next. What else? Okay. Okay. From Mr. Ian, sabi niya po, I was wondering if you know where to apply for work in Dubai here in PH. As of the moment po actually, Mr. Ian, hindi po ngayon, nagde-direct hire. Bawal po silang mag-hire from PH ngayon. Especially, yung mga agency ngayon, hindi po sila nakakapagpalabas ng mga workers din kasi bawal pa po siya. So, usually, the companies, what the companies are usually doing right now is that if they really wanted you to work in their company, they will sponsor your tourist visa here, papasok ng UAE, and then when you are already here in the UAE, they will convert your visa into working visa and they will get you a residency, they will sponsor your residency permit. So, yan po ang ginagawa ngayon. As far as I know, yung mga agencies sa ngayon po as hindi pa po sila pwedeng magpalabas ng mga workers from Philippines to UAE. Kaya nga po kasi sa immigration po ngayon, essential travels ang priority and not the yung mga sa working kasi medyo mahirap pa po ang situation sa ngayon. That's from Mr. Ian. Okay, from cross country. Okay. Okay, so sabi ni Aliyah, ask ko lang po, ano po ba hinahanap na requirement sa immigration kapag nag-cross country ka? Ano po ang dapat kong i-prepare? So, kapag nag-cross country kayo guys, kung for example, pupunta kayo ng Singapore before kayo pumunta ng UAE, of course, kung yung pupuntahan yung country, like Singapore, kailangan may return ticket din po kayo from Singapore to Philippines. Ganun po siya. And then, kapag Singapore na kayo ng UAE, pagpasok nyo ng UAE, of course, you have to have return ticket and visa ng UAE kasi kinakailangan po ang visa dito sa UAE. 1 month or 3 month visa. Yung sa mga nagtatanong po about multiple entry tourist visa, hindi pa po sila naglabas ng mga information about the multiple entry visa. So I'm still waiting for those information. But don't worry, if I have all the information that I need, I will make a video about that. Yun, hindi pa po sila, although they announced it already na mag-i-issue sila ng multiple entry tourist visa, hindi pa po sila naglabas ng mga further information kung paano makakakuha, yung mga documents that you need, magkano yung bayad. But soon, I will make a vlog on that kapag lumabas na po yung mga information. Okay. Ano po ba? May mga question pa po ba tayo? I think nasagot ko na po yung lahat ng mga question dito sa Instagram. And our live is almost done. Is almost finishing. Ganon siya. So if you have questions, guys, again, we'll see you next time in next Friday in my channel pa rin. And if you have question, kindly PM me in my Instagram, DM me in my Instagram, Pinay Abroad Vlogs, and also please follow me there. I am mostly answering the questions sa Instagram po kasi medyo mas updated po ako sa Instagram ko, Pinay Abroad Vlogs. Follow nyo po ako ha. And then, dito po kasi sa, what do you call that? dito po kasi sa, what do you call that? Dito po kasi sa YouTube, medyo hindi ko na pa-follow yung mga question kasi ganun po siya, oh. Hindi siya pa-follow. So, just follow me in my Instagram and DM me in my Instagram. Okay, last question from Hubita. Sa tingin niyo po ba mas maganda dalhin pa-hand carry or baggage, ma'am? Lalo na sa first time travel kasi mahirap po magpasobra. Okay, from Hubita, that's a very good question. Nung ako po na pumasok ako dito sa UAE, kasi nga yung visa ko is although 3 months, but yung pabalik ko na ticket, dummy ticket is only for less than a month. So of course, if that will be the case, kapag intended ko or ipapalabas ko na uuwi ako ng Pilipinas in 1 month, of course, I cannot carry yung mga malalaking bagahe. So yung dinala ko lang po is hand-carrying isa na malaking bag na personal ko, na may laman ding mga damit. Basta hindi siya masyadong malaki, okay lang yan. At saka yung 7 kgs ko po na 7 or 8 kgs lang ata yun, na small na trolley, small na bagahe. Yun lang po ang dala ko. Kasi, if you will get or carry a lot of things, of course, magdududa po sila kung magtatagal ba kayo dito or kung totoo ba talagang sandali lang kayo dito sa UAE. Of course, you have to convince them, the immigration officer, na mabilis lang kayo dito sa UAE. So, purely leisure lang talaga ang aanuhin nyo dito. Ang aim nyo dito papasok sa UAE. So, make sure na you consider also the things that you will carry, guys. So, kung ang intended nyo or yung ipapalabas nyo, for example, ang ticket nyo or ang stay nyo, ang hotel reservations nyo is only for a few weeks or few days, of course, konti lang yung dapat dalhin yung mga bagay, di ba? Kasi yun din yung kinoconsider nila, tinitingnan din nila yon. So, you have to make sure that mag-align yung reason nyo at saka yung dala nyong gamit. So, in my case, guys, yung return ticket ko is only after less than a month. So, isang bagahe lang dala ko. Maliit na bagahe at isang hand carry na bagahe. Okay. So, what else? Ganyan po, Miss Subita. Nasagot ko na po ba ang mga tanong sa live chat? Okay. Malapit na po ang ilang months na lang po is mag-winter na. So, make sure, guys, that you prepare yourself kung gusto nyo mang pumasok dito sa UAE. Kasi, guys, maganda din pumasok kapag ka September or October. Mention ko lang kasi may what they call it, Dubai Expo 2020, and they are expecting a lot of visitors that time. I hope, let's just hope that medyo okay na yung situation para hindi na ma-delay pa, kasi supposedly that should be last year pa dapat, Dubai Expo 2020, but na move na lang siya this 2021 because nga of the current situation. And they are expecting, guys, that this will give them more jobs, more investments, at saka maraming tao po. From Mr. Glenn, ano po perfect month magpunta dyan, yung hiring season? Okay, that's a very good question, and I've always been mentioning this one in my vlogs. Maganda po magpunta dito kapag ka-winter, yung malamig na, kasi medyo hindi kayo mahihirapan maghanap ng trabaho. Ngayon kasi Ramadan dito, guys. So, medyo yung office hours dito is very less. Nagko-close na yung mga companies ng 2 p.m. At saka less ang work kasi nga, nagfa-fasting sila. This is a very important month for them. Especially para sa Muslim. Kasi ito yung Ramadan month nila. So, maganda po magpunta dito towards the end of October or by November. From Miss Sabita, napansin ko kasi ako, napapaisip po kasi ako, 3 months po kinuha ng aking kuya at visit visa na mag-sponsor sa akin. Kaya natatakot po ako ma-over baggage, or lalo na po kasi baka may Yeah, so in my case, Miss Subita, 3 months din yung visa ko. But yung ticket ko na palabas is after a month lang. So, konti lang talaga ang dinala kong gamit. Pwede mo naman sa kuya mo na lang na gamit, ilagay yung sa kuyang bagahe. Sa bagahe ng kuya mo na lang ilagay yung extra bagahe mo. Pero I would I would suggest wag kayong magdala ng medyo marami-raming gamit, guys. Kasi, of course, magdududa talaga yun sila kung magsisettle na kayo dito or maghahanap kayo ng trabaho, diba? Kapag marami kayong dadalhin. Konti lang. Kasi, yung irarason nyo, especially kapag tourist kayo, so, babiyahe lang kayo dito pag Mr. Rodrigo, mas magastos po ba mag-cross country? Hindi po ba delikado pag nag-cross country? Yung cross country kasi, oo, medyo magastos nga lang siya compared to kapag direct ka. Kaso, yung cross country is recommended for those people po na walang talagang kamag-anak dito sa UAE. Kapag meron kayong malapit na kamag-anak, like may kapatid kayo, kapamilya, medyo okay lang mag-direct flight. Pero kapag wala, katulad ko, may cousin ako dito, pero second cousin na kami. So, that's not considered na malapit na kamag-anak. Kaya yung ginawa ko is nag-cross country ako. More or less na gastos ko po is 50,000 pesos. May video po ako niyan. Check nyo lang po sa aking YouTube. Ano yung mga documents na dinala ko, magkano yung gastos ko in each document. Meron po akong detailed information yan. Check nyo na lang po. Hindi naman po nakakatakot mag-cross country. Actually, it's much safe kung mag-cross country kayo kasi pagpasok nyo dito sa UAE, medyo hindi na mahirap. Madali na lang siya. Especially kapag Asian countries po kayo, diba? For Mr. Red, wala po akong kamag-anak. Pero paano po pag nandyan na sa Dubai? Diyan na din po ba kukuha ng visa for 90 days, for example? No, Mr. Rodrigo, you have to process your visa first bago po kayo makapasok dito sa UAE. Kasi sa pa lang po, sa paglabas niyo po lang po ng airlines, required po yun siya. So, kailangan nakaprocess na po kayo ng visa bago po kayo pumasok dito. So, in my case, yung ginawa ko po is nag-Singapore na ako, nag-stay muna ako ng Singapore for 3 days, 2 days sa Singapore and 1 day sa Malaysia. Pero yung kamag-anak ko dito, second cousin ko yung nag-process ng visa. So, nung nakalusot na po ako ng Singapore, nasa Singapore na po ako, dyan na lang po niya pinrocess yung 90 days na tourist visa ko para po hindi ako malakihan. Kasi for example, kapag what if na offload ako for papuntang Singapore, diba? So, medyo magastos yun. So, sa kanya na lang po pinrocess yung visa ko nung nakalabas na po ako ng Singapore. We don't have much time, guys, and thank you so much for watching these live sessions. We'll see you next week again in my channel, mga 7:30 p.m. pa rin or 8 p.m. Philippine time. And if you have questions, please follow me and you can ask me in my Instagram account, Pinay Abroad Vlogs. Perfect. Thank you so much, guys. Ito po yung Instagram ko and DM nyo na lang po ako dito. Thank you, guys. See you next time. See you next Friday. Bye!